Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Well, Merry Christmas Eve. Guess who it is? It's me. It's me all the time. Ah, how lovely is that? Guess what our tradition is going to be about today? Oh, that's enough of that, isn't it? Yeah. So, yes, we will be doing Father Christmas in a bit. Or Santa Claus, or whatever you want to call him. How are you? That's what I look like if I didn't trim my eyebrows. Yeah, how are you all? How was your rather lovely Christmas Eve? It's I still need a haircut, as you can see. Big hair. Um, yeah. What have you been doing for your Christmas Eve? It's been busy for me. Hang on, I'm just trying to take one of my gloves off. Been busy for me. I had the moo last night. I dropped her off this morning. A few last minute bits to buy, not important stuff, but a couple of bits. And it's one of those strange things, isn't it? It's Thursday, but it actually feels like a Sunday. I think it's because it's Christmas Eve. And Christmas Eve very often feels like a Sunday anyway. So did that. Saw Dan Short earlier, little message from him later for you guys, very short message. Thanks for the Christmas card, Dan. Thanks to everybody who's given me a Christmas card or a present. You don't need to, but thank you anyway. This year I have not sent a single card, mainly because a lot of cards normally I give out at football, a Parley card, but because I didn't know what was happening this year, I didn't do it this year. So blame me for you not having a card from Parley. Yeah, that's about it for today. Hope you're all ready for tomorrow morning. I have put some carrots on the hearth for Rudolph, and I spoke to Santa personally, and he said he was a big fan of Cadbury's fruit and nuts. So I put some of that out for him later. Also, I won't be lighting the fire tonight because obviously he'll burn his backside. So yeah, let me know how your tomorrow goes, your Christmas Day tomorrow. Obviously, I will do a little vlog tomorrow anyway. It's just left for me to tell you today's tradition, which, as we've already discussed, is Santa. Santa Claus. Now, I'm going to read this. This has come directly from Wikipedia, which is the all-seeing oracle, as we know. So it says, and there is a difference here slightly between Santa Claus and Father Christmas, but you'll see why when I read it. Santa Claus, also known as Father Christmas, St. Nicholas, St. Nick, Kris Kringle, or simply Santa, is a legendary character originating in Western Christian culture, who is said to make lists of children throughout the world, categorizing them according to their behavior and bringing bringing gifts on Christmas Eve. Probably gifts of crisps. He is said to accomplish this with the aid of Christmas elves, who make the toys in his workshop in the North Pole, and also with his flying reindeer who pull his sleigh through the air. The modern character of Santa Claus was based on traditions surrounding the historic St. Nicholas, a 4th century Greek bishop and gift giver of Myra. The British figure of Father Christmas and the Dutch figure of Sinterklaas, also based on St. Nicholas, like other gift-bearing figures of the season. Like other gift bearing figures of the season, Santa Claus also absorbed elements of the Germanic deity Odin, who was associated with pagan midwinter event of Yule, and led the wild hunt through the sky. Santa Claus is generally depicted as a portly, jolly, white-bearded man, often with spectacles, wearing a red coat and white fur collar and cuffs, white fur-cuffed red trousers, red hat, and white fur and black leather belt, and boots, carrying a bag full of gifts for the children. He is commonly portrayed as laughing in a way that sounds like ho ho ho. This image became popular in the United States and Canada in the 19th century due to the significant influence of the 1823 poem A Visit from St. Nicholas. Caricaturists, sorry, I'll get there in a minute, and political cartoonist Thomas Nash also played a role in the creation of Santa's image. This image has been maintained and reinforced through song, radio, television, children's book, films and advertising. So there we go on that. Now, there's a little bit more, not too much. St. Nicholas. Now it says St. Nicholas of Myra was a 4th century Greek Christian bishop of Myra in Lycia. Nicholas was famous for his generous gifts to the poor, in particularly presenting the 3 impoverished daughters of a pious Christian with dowries so that they would not have to become prostitutes. You remember I discussed this one in a previous vlog, so there you go. In 1087, while the Greek Christian inhabitants of Myra were subjugated by the newly arrived Muslim dynasty, and soon after their Greek Orthodox Church had been declared to be in schism by the Catholic Church, a group of merchants from the Italian city of Bari removed the major bones of Nicholas' skeleton from his sarcophagus in the Greek Church of Myra. Over the objection of the monks of Myra, the sailors took the bones of St. Nicholas to Bari, where they are now enshrined in the Basilica di San Nicola. Sailors from Bari collected just half of Nicholas' skeleton, leaving all the minor fragments in the church sarcophagus. These were later taken by Venetian sailors during the First Crusade and placed in Venice, where a church to St. Nicholas, the patron of sailors, was built on the San Nicolai al Lido. So there we go. That's a little bit of history of St. Nicholas, and it just says, during the Middle Ages, often on the evening before his name day of the 6th of December, children were bestowed gifts in his honour. This date was earlier than the original date of gifts for children, which moved in the course of the Reformation, and its opposition to the veneration of saints in many countries on the 24th and 25th of December. The custom of giving gifts to children at Christmas has been propagated by Martin Luther as an affirmative to the previous very popular gifts custom on St. Nicholas, to focus the interests of the children to Christ instead of the veneration of saints. Martin Luther first suggested the Christ kind as the bringer of gifts, but Nicholas remained popular as gifts bearer for the people. Bit long-winded, but that is a relatively potted history of St. Nicholas and Father Christmas, or Father Crimbo. So there you go. We just need a couple of Santa Claus gags now, don't we? So why does Santa always come down the chimney? Because it suits him. It suits him. Soot found in the chimney. See? Where does Santa stay when he goes on holiday? Of course, it's in a hotel. Hotel, you see. Anywho, have a great Christmas Eve. Be safe. And I will check in on Christmas Day. That's tomorrow. One more sleep. Be safe.
Hey guys, I'd just like to wish you a happy Christmas and a safe New Year. Keep safe.
Thanks, Dan.